Do you remember what happened with Chyna in WWE? If not, Chyna broke down every barrier you could think of and laid the very foundation for what women's wrestling is today. Not only capturing the Intercontinental title 2 times, but also being the first woman to ever compete in a Royal Rumble match and also compete in the King of the Ring tournament. Chyna truly had no limits. And everything seemed to be fine and dandy with her true love, Triple H. That is, of course, until Triple H started working with Stephanie McMahon in an on-screen role, and the chemistry between these two would just permeate through the screen. Meanwhile, Chyna was working with Eddie Guerrero, where she would become Mamacita. Dom looks a lot like Eddie Guerrero, and Rhea Ripley definitely embodies the aura of Chyna. This would ultimately leave Chyna heartbroken, and Chyna's contract was not renewed, leaving Triple H and Stephanie all to themselves. As the years went on, Chyna would unfortunately become the victim of drug addiction, alcoholism, and prescription drugs, ultimately losing her battle with drug addiction. For me, I will always remember Chyna being a beautiful person inside and out, and a pioneer for what women's wrestling is today. Anyway, what are your thoughts about Chyna? Do you think she was an amazing talent, or was she in the right place at the right time? Did she deserve to go out the way she did? And was Triple H to blame for what happened to Chyna? I personally blame Triple H and Stephanie because it takes two to tango. They knew what they were getting into, and unfortunately Chyna was caught up in the crossfire.